The lights dim, the camera zooms in, and suddenly you feel it, a mysterious, almost electric tension filling the room. Have you ever wondered what happens when two of K-pop's biggest powerhouses cross paths in ways fans never expect? Imagine this: Blackpink's Jennie, queen of charm, wit, and magnetic stage presence, sitting quietly behind the scenes at a BTS performance or casually scrolling through pictures of the boys on her phone. Who captures her attention the most? Which BTS member makes her pause mid-scroll, lingering a second longer than usual? Is it the one with the jaw-dropping visuals, the heart-melting smile, the dance moves that defy gravity, or the voice that could turn even the coldest room into a warm sanctuary? These are the questions that make fans speculate endlessly, that ignite forums, and that fuel countless theories on social media. But today we're diving deep. Not just shallow guesses, not just random fan polls, but an insider-style journey, a cinematic peek into Jennie's possible preferences, moments, and subtle gestures that hint at admiration, appreciation, or maybe even secret crushes. Let's be honest, BTS is a constellation of talent, and each member shines in their own dazzling way. Taehyung, with his soulful gaze that seems to see straight into your emotions. Jungkook, the golden magne whose energy and charisma make everyone pause. Jhope, whose laugh alone could light up the darkest day. RM, the leader with a calm, thoughtful aura that inspires reflection. Jimin, whose moves are poetry in motion and whose smile can make hearts flutter. Jean, the worldwide handsome, whose visuals are legendary but whose personality is even warmer. And Suga, the quiet genius with a mind as sharp as his lyrics and a presence that commands respect. But which of these incredible men captured Jennie's gaze most? Who does she secretly admire behind the glitz and glamour, away from the prying eyes of cameras and fans? Is it someone obvious, someone playful, or someone entirely unpredictable? Now, imagine walking through this list with us, number by number, unraveling the charm, the subtle magnetism, the moments that Jennie might have noticed in interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, live performances, and social media interactions. We're not just ranking faces. We're exploring energy, aura, personality, and connection. We're diving into the BTS universe from Jennie's perspective, speculating with respect, admiration, and curiosity. You might find yourself thinking, wait, that's exactly what I felt watching them, or I never would have guessed she'd lean that way. Every point on this list is backed not by rumors alone, but by observable moments, reflections on their artistry, and the subtle signs that make K-pop fandoms so thrilling. Are you ready to follow Jennie's secret BTS journey, exploring who she admires the most, who made her pause and think, wow, there's something special about him? Can you predict which member tops her hidden list? Which choice will make fans gasp, debate, and maybe even question their own biases? Will it be the golden magne, the soulful artist, the charming leader, or the unexpectedly enigmatic figure whose allure is quiet but undeniable? Buckle up, because this ride is going to be emotional, suspenseful, insightful, and full of surprises. From jaw-dropping visuals to magnetic charisma, from subtle interactions to electrifying stage presence, we're uncovering the top 7 BTS members that Jennie might secretly love. And trust me, her number one choice will leave you speechless. Welcome to the ultimate journey of admiration, allure, and hidden K-pop chemistry. This is 7 BTS members Jennie secretly loves. Her number one choice will leave fans speechless. Are you ready to dive in? Let's begin. Number 7, Suga, the quiet genius with a hidden charm. When you first glance at Suga, you might think, oh, he's just the reserved rapper, always serious, always focused. But there's a depth to Min Yoongi that makes him fascinating in ways you don't immediately notice. Jennie, with her keen eye for subtleties, might have been drawn precisely to that understated aura. You see, Suga's charm isn't flashy. It's not about jaw-dropping visuals or bombastic stage antics. It's in the quiet confidence, the calm precision, the way he carries himself like someone who doesn't need constant validation to know his worth. In countless behind-the-scenes clips, he's often the one leaning against a wall, headphones on, lost in thought while the world around him buzzes with chaos. To someone like Jennie, who knows the intensity of the K-pop world from the inside, that calm, unshakable energy is magnetic. There's a story in every subtle gesture, the tilt of his head while listening to music, the small smile that appears when he sees a friend succeed, the careful articulation of his lyrics that hint at his introspective soul. Think about his artistry. Suga isn't just a rapper, he's a storyteller, a poet whose words carry emotion, honesty, and sometimes vulnerability. Jennie, who's also an artist in her own right, would naturally appreciate someone who communicates through depth rather than just spectacle. His lyrics touch on themes of struggle, identity, and self-reflection, the kind of content that resonates not just with fans, but with peers who understand the weight of public life. Imagine Jennie reading his lines, noticing the nuance in his phrasing, the way he can turn raw personal experience into universal feeling. That's the kind of intelligence and emotional resonance that might make her heart pause. And then there's his stage presence. Unlike the other members whose charisma explodes in every corner of the arena, Suga's presence is quieter, but no less commanding. He can dominate a performance without needing to dance wildly or flash extravagant expressions. There's a magnetic gravity to the way he moves, the subtle nod of the head, the intentional pause before a line hits, the way the crowd senses his focus and leans into it. Jennie, having experienced thousands of performances herself, would recognize this rare type of stage mastery. It's not about drawing attention, it's about commanding it effortlessly. Beyond artistry, Suga's personality adds layers. Fans often describe him as a mix of sarcasm, dry wit, and unexpected humor, but also loyalty and thoughtfulness behind closed doors. Jennie, someone who knows the pressures of fame and the value of trusted allies, might find this combination incredibly appealing. It's that duality, someone who can make you laugh, challenge you intellectually, and provide a stabilizing presence that could place him on her secret admiration list. Imagine her observing the subtle interactions Suga has with the other BTS members, the way he mentors younger members, defends them in interviews, or quietly supports them on and off stage. That kind of integrity is magnetic in ways that are easy to miss unless you're paying close attention. Even Suga's visual presence contributes to his appeal, but in a quiet, understated way. The slightly tousled hair, the sharp gaze that conveys intelligence without arrogance, the soft but confident posture, all hint at someone comfortable in their skin, someone authentic. Jennie, who herself embodies poise and self-assuredness, would likely notice the harmony between Suga's inner and outer world, appreciating the authenticity that's so rare in the industry. Yes, at number 7, we have Suga, the quiet genius whose depth, authenticity, and understated charm make him a figure of admiration. He's not the obvious choice if you're thinking about flashy visuals or dramatic energy, but for someone like Jennie, who sees beyond the surface, Suga's combination of intellect, artistry, subtle humor, and calming presence could be precisely what draws her attention, and maybe even respect, inspiration, and quiet affection. Number 6, Jin, the worldwide handsome with a heartwarming aura. From the very moment Jin steps into a room, it's almost impossible not to notice him. His visuals have been famously dubbed worldwide handsome, and while that title might sound like just a catchy phrase, there's more to it than meets the eye. It's not just about jawline symmetry or perfectly sculpted features. It's about the way he carries himself, the confidence that never feels arrogant, and the warmth that radiates naturally from his smile. Jennie, who's no stranger to dazzling visuals herself, would likely appreciate not only Jin's external charm but the genuine personality behind that flawless appearance. There's a reason fans across the globe have been captivated by him for years, and someone like Jennie, with her keen sense for authentic allure, would certainly notice it. Think about Jin's presence on stage. He's effortlessly charismatic. He doesn't need over-the-top theatrics or constant center stage positioning to stand out. Instead, it's the subtle gestures, the way he glances at his fellow members with pride, the confident way he hits his lines, the infectious laughter that sometimes erupts mid-performance, that make him unforgettable. Jennie, accustomed to the high-pressure world of live performances and fan interactions, might find this effortless, yet genuine stage presence especially appealing. It's the kind of magnetism that doesn't scream for attention but quietly pulls everyone in. But Jin's charm isn't confined to his looks or stage presence. There's an emotional layer to him that's hard to overlook. He's known among fans for his caring and nurturing personality, often called the mom of BTS for a reason. He looks out for the other members in ways that aren't always visible to the public eye, preparing food, offering support during stressful rehearsals, or simply providing a comforting presence when tensions rise. Jennie, who understands the demands of idol life, would undoubtedly notice and respect this side of him. It's a personality trait that reflects emotional intelligence, maturity, and a sense of responsibility, all traits that transcend surface-level appeal. Then there's Jin's humor. His witty remarks, playful antics, and sometimes goofy sense of timing show a side that contrasts beautifully with his composed stage persona. Jennie, known for her playful charm herself, could find this playful, light-hearted side irresistibly endearing. Watching Jin crack a joke, make a pun, or tease a member just enough to make everyone laugh. These moments reveal a depth of personality that makes someone far more relatable and lovable. It's a balance of elegance and fun, seriousness and spontaneity that makes him stand out in ways that aren't immediately measurable by looks alone. Another dimension that might captivate Jennie is Jin's dedication and discipline. Behind the charismatic smile lies a member who works tirelessly, perfecting his vocals, harmonies, and performances. The combination of natural talent and relentless dedication signals a level of professionalism and passion that's hard not to admire. Jennie, who herself has experienced the grind of constant training, tours, and public scrutiny, might find this kind of work ethic deeply impressive and inspiring. It's not just admiration. It's recognition of someone who shares the values of resilience, persistence, and commitment to excellence. And finally, the visual storytelling that Jin embodies cannot be overlooked. Whether it's a subtle glance that communicates warmth, a perfectly timed pose that evokes confidence, or a candid moment caught on camera showing vulnerability, there's an authenticity in the way he expresses himself. Jennie, someone who navigates the fine line between public persona and private self, would likely appreciate this rare blend of authenticity, charisma, and approachability. So, at number 6, we have Jin, the perfect blend of striking visuals, playful charm, emotional warmth, and unwavering dedication. He's someone who captures attention without demanding it, whose heartwarming personality leaves a lasting impression, and whose balance of elegance, humor, and authenticity makes him a figure of admiration. For Jennie, this combination could easily spark fascination, respect, and maybe even a secret soft spot. Because sometimes, the most irresistible charm isn't loud or dramatic. It's quiet, heartfelt, and effortlessly magnetic. Number 5, Jimin, the silver-tongued performer who steals hearts instantly. From the very first note of a BTS song, Jimin has a way of capturing attention that feels almost magical. There's a fluidity in his movements, a grace in his presence, and a warmth in his expressions that's impossible to ignore. Jennie, someone who understands the power of performance and charisma, might find herself drawn to Jimin not just for his stage presence, but for the emotion he pours into every gesture, every lyric, every glance. It's as if his entire being communicates through motion and melody, and those who pay close attention can feel the sincerity radiating from him. Jimin's dancing is something of legend, poetic, expressive, and intensely emotive. Each performance feels like a narrative unfolding in real time, and there's an emotional honesty in his execution that makes viewers pause and reflect. Jennie, who herself is no stranger to the demands of choreography and stage expression, would likely recognize the dedication, precision, and soul required to move like that. Watching Jimin transform a simple stage into a living, breathing story could easily spark admiration, curiosity, and an unspoken connection. After all, who wouldn't be captivated by someone who literally dances with their heart on their sleeve? But it's not just Jimin's artistry that makes him remarkable, it's the blend of vulnerability and confidence he embodies. On stage, he's radiant, commanding, and polished. Behind the scenes, however, he's known for his humility, his thoughtfulness, and his ability to connect deeply with others. Jennie, who has experienced the constant pressures of public scrutiny and performance expectations, might notice this duality and find it incredibly appealing. It's rare to see someone who can be so bold and captivating in public while remaining grounded and empathetic in private, and that balance can be mesmerizing to an observer who understands the complexities of fame. Then there's Jimin's smile, gentle, inviting, and capable of melting hearts in an instant. It's the kind of smile that conveys reassurance, warmth, and authenticity, a visual cue that this person sees the world with care and kindness. For Jennie, whose own public persona blends confidence with charm, this type of genuine, approachable warmth could be particularly compelling. It's not a superficial kind of attraction. It's admiration for someone whose energy feels inclusive, uplifting, and real. Jimin's interactions with the other BTS members also reveal dimensions of his character that go beyond performance. He's known for his playful teasing, his protective gestures, and his subtle ways of showing support to his peers. Jennie, who is attuned to these micro-moments and social dynamics, might have observed how he maintains harmony, lifts spirits, and navigates relationships with both sincerity and charm. There's an intelligence in the way Jimin connects, a social grace that complements his artistic prowess, and for someone analyzing these cues carefully, it's easy to see why he would stand out. Beyond the stage, Jimin's solo work, interviews, and behind-the-scenes clips reveal a person of depth and introspection. He reflects on growth, emotions, and experiences in ways that resonate with fans worldwide. Jennie, likely appreciating the layers behind a public figure, might be drawn to his authenticity, the way he communicates vulnerability and strength simultaneously, and the artistic vision he brings to every endeavor. It's an inspiring combination of talent, sensitivity, and charisma that makes Jimin unforgettable. So at number 5, we find Jimin, the silver-tongued, heart-stealing performer whose artistry, warmth, vulnerability, and charisma combine to create a presence that's difficult to ignore. He captivates not just with looks or skill, but with the depth of his expression and the authenticity he embodies. For Jennie, someone who understands the nuances of admiration and attraction in the entertainment world, Jimin represents that rare blend of talent and heart that makes people pause, reflect, and maybe even feel a secret flutter of intrigue. Number 4. RM, the thoughtful leader with an unmistakable aura from the moment RM steps into a room. There's an energy that subtly commands attention. Not loud, not flashy, but undeniably present. Kim Namjoon, BTS's leader, is someone whose aura combines intellect, composure, and quiet confidence, and these are qualities that Jennie, with her sharp awareness of people and situations, would likely notice immediately. It's not just about RM's looks. Though his sharp features and tall frame are certainly eye-catching, it's the way he carries himself, the thoughtful pauses in his speech, and the intentionality behind every gesture. There's a sophistication to him, an elegance that speaks volumes before a single word is uttered. RM's leadership extends far beyond the title on stage. He navigates the complexities of a 7-member group with nuance, empathy, and strategic vision, ensuring harmony while encouraging individuality. Jennie, who herself has experienced the pressures of navigating fame and public perception, would likely admire this ability to balance responsibility with authenticity. Watching RM mentor younger members, mediate conflicts, or offer advice with calm authority shows a depth of character and emotional intelligence that's rare even among peers. It's the kind of presence that doesn't scream for attention but earns respect effortlessly, and for someone like Jennie, it's magnetic. Intellect is another defining trait. RM is a voracious reader, a thinker who frequently references philosophy, literature, and social commentary in interviews and speeches. His lyrics often explore themes of identity, society, and introspection, and he communicates these ideas with clarity and sincerity. Jennie, who has cultivated her own artistic sensibilities in the intense K-pop landscape, might find this combination of creativity, intellect, and emotional insight irresistible. It's not simply attraction to a public persona, it's admiration for someone whose mind and heart align, someone whose thoughts provoke reflection and inspire curiosity on stage. RM's charisma is subtle but powerful. He commands attention without overpowering others, creating a balance between authority and inclusivity. There's a magnetic quality in the way he interacts with the audience, the way his eyes seem to connect with every corner of the arena, and the way he infuses meaning into every performance. Jennie, who knows the effort behind flawless performances, would notice these subtleties: the timing, the pauses, the deliberate gestures that convey emotion while maintaining a polished exterior. It's artistry married with intelligence, and it's the kind of presence that lingers in your memory long after the performance ends. Then there's RM's personality off stage, which adds layers to his appeal. Fans describe him as witty, humble, and deeply introspective, a combination that makes him both relatable and admirable. He approaches challenges thoughtfully, maintains a sense of humor even under pressure, and expresses gratitude for those around him in ways that are often understated but sincere. Jennie, who has witnessed the dualities of public life herself, might be particularly drawn to this blend of humor, humility, and wisdom. It's a personality that balances confidence with approachability, authority with empathy, a rare and compelling mix. RM's visual presence also plays a role in his allure. His tall stature, expressive eyes, and composed demeanor convey a quiet strength. There's a balance between sophistication and relatability, between gravitas and warmth, that makes him stand out in a crowd. Jennie, who has spent years honing her own public image, would likely appreciate the harmony between RM's inner depth and outward composure. It's not about instant infatuation. It's about a recognition of character, intellect, and the subtle ways someone commands respect and admiration. So at number 4, we find RM, the thoughtful, intellectual, and quietly magnetic leader whose aura, intelligence, and authenticity make him a figure of admiration. For Jennie, RM represents the kind of presence that inspires reflection, respect, and perhaps a secret sense of intrigue. He's the type of person who doesn't need to shout to be noticed, whose depth invites curiosity, and whose balance of mind, heart, and charisma could easily place him high on her private list of admiration. Number 3, Jhope, the sunshine who lights up every room. Step into any BTS rehearsal room, concert stage, or behind-the-scenes clip, and it's almost impossible not to feel the presence of Jhope. His energy is like sunlight breaking through clouds, warm, infectious, and impossible to ignore. Jungkook, known for his boundless enthusiasm and radiant personality, has a charisma that's both immediate and enduring. Jennie, someone who understands the impact of aura and energy in the K-pop world, might be drawn to Jhope for exactly this reason. He doesn't just perform, he elevates the atmosphere, makes people smile, and brings a sense of joy that's tangible, almost electric on stage. Jhope is a powerhouse. His dancing is not only precise but expressive, carrying emotion in every movement while exuding an effortless joy that captivates audiences. He has the rare ability to make viewers feel every beat of the music, every shift in rhythm, as if they're living the performance with him. Jennie, who herself knows the intricacies of choreography, timing, and stage expression, would likely notice the skill, discipline, and heart that Jhope brings to every performance. It's not just talent, it's an energy that makes people stop, watch, and feel inspired. Then there's his personality off stage, which is equally compelling. Jhope is known for his positivity, humor, and warmth, qualities that make him approachable even in a world as intense as K-pop. He lifts the spirits of those around him, often acting as the emotional anchor for the group. Jennie, who has experienced the pressures and isolation that come with fame, might find this trait incredibly attractive. There's a comfort in someone who radiates optimism without being overwhelming, someone who can turn a tense day into one filled with laughter and encouragement. This type of personality doesn't just attract attention, it builds genuine admiration and connection. Jhope's interactions with the other BTS members reveal another layer of his charm. He's playful, yet deeply considerate, knowing when to joke and when to support. His gestures, small but meaningful, show empathy, thoughtfulness, and loyalty, qualities that go far beyond surface-level appeal. Jennie, whose own life revolves around constant public scrutiny and high expectations, would likely notice these subtle yet significant traits. It's one thing to perform for fans. It's another to consistently show care for the people around you. Jhope embodies both with grace. Visually, Jhope's presence is striking without being overpowering. His expressive eyes, radiant smile, and confident posture convey authenticity and energy. Unlike some who rely solely on polished aesthetics, Jhope's charm comes from the way he combines looks with vitality, personality, and genuine joy. Jennie, with her own experience in capturing audiences through both performance and persona, would likely appreciate this balance. It's a charisma that feels effortless, yet is clearly the product of discipline, dedication, and a love for his craft. Moreover, Jhope's dedication to self-improvement and growth is another aspect that sets him apart. His journey, from trainee to global superstar, is marked by relentless effort, resilience, and humility. He hones his dance, raps with precision, and maintains an upbeat attitude even under immense pressure. Jennie, who understands the grind and perseverance required to succeed at the highest level, might find this combination of talent, work ethic, and radiant positivity incredibly compelling. So at number 3, we have Jhope, the living embodiment of sunshine whose energy, talent, and warmth create a presence that's both magnetic and inspiring. For Jennie, his infectious joy, expressive artistry, and unwavering positivity could easily earn admiration, respect, and perhaps even a secret soft spot. Jhope isn't just captivating to watch. He's the type of personality that leaves an impression long after the performance ends, making him a truly unforgettable figure on her hidden list of fascination. Number 2, Jungkook, the golden magne with irresistible charm. When it comes to Jungkook, the youngest of BTS, it's hard to capture the full extent of his appeal in mere words. Known as the golden magne, he embodies a rare combination of talent, charisma, and authenticity that makes him stand out even in a group as extraordinary as BTS. Jennie, with her sharp eye for both artistry and personality, might find herself drawn to him not just for his stunning visuals, but for the multidimensional aura that surrounds him. From the stage to behind-the-scenes moments, Jungkook exudes an energy that's both magnetic and approachable, a balance that few can achieve on stage. Jungkook is nothing short of mesmerizing. His dancing is fluid yet powerful, combining technical precision with an emotional depth that resonates with every viewer. Whether it's a high-energy performance or a soulful ballad, he conveys meaning through movement, creating a connection with the audience that feels almost personal. Jennie, who has spent years performing and perfecting her own craft, would likely appreciate the level of discipline, dedication, and artistry that Jungkook brings to each performance. But beyond skill, there's a spark in his presence, a mix of youthful vitality and mature confidence that makes watching him almost hypnotic. Jungkook's vocals are another facet of his allure. From soft, emotional melodies to powerful, high-energy notes, his voice carries versatility and emotional resonance. Jennie, someone attuned to vocal performance and expression, would likely notice the nuance in his phrasing, the control in his tone, and the way he conveys emotion effortlessly. Each note seems intentional, each lyric delivered with care, reflecting a maturity that belies his age. There's a sincerity in his singing that's difficult to ignore, a transparency of emotion that draws listeners in and holds them there. Off stage, Jungkook's personality adds layers to his charm. He's known for his humility, playfulness, and curiosity, qualities that make him relatable despite his superstar status. Jennie, who understands the pressures of constant public attention, might find his grounded nature particularly appealing. Whether he's joking with fellow members, engaging with fans, or sharing glimpses of his personal hobbies and interests, there's a sense of authenticity in Jungkook that makes him approachable and genuine. His curiosity and willingness to learn, whether it's in music, sports, or everyday life, reflect a growth mindset that is both inspiring and endearing. Jungkook's interactions with the other BTS members reveal a person who is both supportive and attentive. He knows when to lead, when to step back, and how to balance camaraderie with respect. Jennie, who herself navigates complex group dynamics in Blackpink, might notice these subtleties, The way he offers encouragement, shares laughs, or quietly observes to understand the needs of others. It's a type of empathy and awareness that goes beyond surface-level charm, adding depth to his appeal. Visually, Jungkook's presence is striking. His expressive eyes, confident posture, and natural charisma create a magnetic aura that's hard to ignore. But what truly sets him apart is the harmony between appearance and essence. He doesn't just look appealing. He radiates authenticity, confidence, and emotional depth simultaneously. Jennie, who herself embodies a balance of poise, charm, and talent, would likely be drawn to this rare alignment of external allure and internal substance. So at number 2, we find Jungkook, the golden magne whose talent, charisma, authenticity, and magnetic energy make him a truly captivating figure. For Jennie, his multidimensional appeal, grounded personality, and extraordinary artistry could spark admiration, fascination, and perhaps even a secret admiration that goes beyond the superficial. He's the type of presence that lingers in your mind long after the spotlight fades, leaving an impression that is as deep as it is unforgettable. Number 1. Taehyung, the enigmatic soul who captures hearts instantly from the very first glance. Taehyung exudes a presence that feels almost otherworldly. Known to the world as V, he possesses a rare combination of striking visuals, magnetic charisma, and an aura of mystery that sets him apart from anyone else. Jennie, with her refined sense of perception and appreciation for artistry, might be drawn to Taehyung not just for his appearance, but for the depth and unpredictability of his personality. There's a certain gravity about him, a feeling that when he enters a room or appears on stage, time itself seems to pause for just a moment. It's the kind of presence that's impossible to ignore and impossible to fully articulate, yet utterly captivating on stage. Taehyung is a force of emotion and artistry. His movements are deliberate yet fluid, blending strength and grace in ways that seem effortless. Every gesture, every glance, every subtle nod is charged with intention, communicating feelings that words alone could never capture. Jennie, whose own performances rely on nuance and emotional resonance, would likely recognize the mastery behind his seemingly spontaneous expressions. It's not just talent, it's an innate ability to draw viewers into his world, to make them feel every beat, every lyric, every subtle shift in energy. There's an almost cinematic quality to watching Taehyung perform, a sense that each moment is crafted to leave a lasting emotional imprint. Vocal performance adds another layer to his allure. His voice is distinct, deep, and velvety, capable of conveying warmth, sorrow, joy, and longing with a single note. It's a voice that resonates on a personal level, touching emotions in ways that are subtle yet profound. Jennie, someone attuned to musical expression and the nuances of performance, would likely notice how his tone carries both power and vulnerability. Each line he sings feels personal, as though he's inviting the listener into an intimate space, sharing a part of himself that is authentic and unfiltered. That kind of emotional transparency is magnetic, and it's the type of artistry that lingers in your mind long after the performance ends. Off stage, Taehyung's personality is equally compelling. He's known for his playful antics, dry wit, and whimsical creativity, yet beneath that lies a reflective, introspective side. He paints, he photographs, he experiments with sounds and visuals, constantly exploring new avenues of expression. Jennie, herself an artist who understands the importance of creativity and authenticity, might find this exploration fascinating. There's a sense of unpredictability about him, a layer of mystery that keeps observers guessing, intrigued, and continually engaged. It's the kind of personality that sparks admiration not just for talent, but for the courage to embrace individuality so fully. His interactions with fellow BTS members reveal another dimension of his charm. Taehyung is fiercely loyal, protective, and emotionally intelligent, often sensing the needs and moods of others with an almost intuitive precision. Jennie, who understands the nuances of group dynamics and empathy in high-pressure environments, would likely notice the care, thoughtfulness, and quiet strength that he offers to those around him. These subtle acts of attentiveness and emotional resonance are the kind of gestures that stay with a person, leaving a lasting impression that goes beyond superficial attraction. Visually, Taehyung is legendary. His unique features, piercing gaze, and expressive eyes are captivating, but what truly makes him stand out is the harmony between his outer beauty and inner depth. He exudes confidence without arrogance, charm without pretense, and mystery without distance. Jennie, someone who knows the art of public image and authenticity, would likely be captivated by this rare alignment of appearance, talent, and personality. It's a presence that invites curiosity, admiration, and perhaps even a secret fascination that lingers long after the encounter ends. So at number 1, we have Taehyung, the enigmatic soul whose combination of visuals, artistry, emotional depth, creativity, and magnetic presence makes him irresistible. For Jennie, his mystery, authenticity, and multifaceted personality could easily place him at the top of a secret admiration list. He's not just a performer, not just a visual icon. He's an experience, a feeling, a presence that captivates the heart and mind simultaneously. Her choice of him as number 1 is not just about attraction. It's a reflection of the way he moves through the world with effortless charm, depth, and unforgettable energy. And for fans, realizing this secret admiration adds another layer of intrigue, a story that's as mesmerizing as Taehyung himself, leaving us all wondering, what exactly is it about him that makes him so unforgettable? The answer might be as complex and beautiful as the man himself.